2015 Toyota 4Runner. Currently, we're in the 30-year anniversary. That discount from Toyota is going straight to you. If you look on our window sticker here, it's actually going to give you $1,000 off the 4Runner right off the bat. But let's talk about some of the important things, like what makes the 4Runner a must-buy. We'll start with the front, and we're going to end with the back of the vehicle, doing a complete walk around, giving you all the basic features. And if there's anything else you'd like us to go over, something we didn't cover in detail, feel free at the end of the video to leave something in the comment section, and we'll go back and redo that just for you. We appreciate you taking the time to watch. All right, we're going to take a look at the front of the vehicle, and we're going to talk about what's in here. Not only just the engine, but some safety features, stuff that's going to, behind the scenes, keep you safe, whether you know it or not. So first of all, we're going to talk about the 4.0 V6 engine that you found in all 4Runners. It's got a timing chain, which actually all Toyotas have the timing chain feature. A lot of things we're going to talk about, especially safety, is standard features across the whole lineup, but it's still important to talk about each and every time. One of the things we're going to talk about is the star safety system. Each one of these Toyotas, including the 4Runner, comes with an ABS system, not just on the two front tires like most manufacturers do, but you're going to find that on all four tires. It's going to pulsate the brakes faster than humanly possible so you can maintain steering under heavy braking conditions. Another feature to the braking system is brake assist. It's an actual extra reservoir of highly pressurized brake fluid. It's going to detect that panic push of the brake, deploy that highly pressurized brake fluid, and apply full brake force before you even have time to do it, getting you stopped and preventing you from having that major accident. Another part of this braking system is electronic brake distribution. What it can do is detect the weight load change, the differences in the vehicle, maybe a full load of groceries in the back, full occupancy, or just a single driver, and it will appropriately distribute that brake force to each individual tire, helping you get stopped appropriately and making use of all the other safety features found, as all these really do complement each other. Another part is the traction control. Traction control will prevent the wheels from spinning on a slippery and accelerated takeoff and help you maintain control of the vehicle. It does so by controlling the engine output, also applying brakes as necessary. Part of that traction control system is a vehicle stability control. One's really for moving, one's for the standing still, which that was the traction control. Vehicle stability control is going to help you maintain control of the vehicle when you make abrupt changes in the steering input. So a barrel in front of you falls off a truck, you have to yank the wheel to the left, back to the right. It's going to know the entire time your intentions with the steering input and which direction you should be traveling, and it's going to keep you from spinning out, losing control of the vehicle. It's actually been known and found to be the #2 safety feature besides seat belts to helping you survive an accident. Hugely important. Also is the final and the newest addition to the star safety system is the smart stop technology. A scenario is you go get your vehicle washed, they don't properly install your floor mats, they end up riding forward, trapping the gas pedal. Now, all you have to do with the gas pedal in that situation is touch the brake. It's going to control the engine output and reduce it down to what we call an idle throttle, below 1,000 RPMs. It'll allow you to make a controlled stop, safely pull off the side of the road, dislodge the vehicle, and continue on your way. Also, your engine's not revving at high output during this scenario, damaging some important and key elements of the vehicle. Some of the safety systems you're going to find that you don't see is in the frame system itself. It has what's called tailored blanks. We're the only manufacturer that takes this very expensive process and implements it in all of our vehicles. It's a softer metal in sections as it gets denser. That's just going to help, like an accordion effect, dissipate the energy and send it down the side of the car instead of your body absorbing those impacts. We've had some people tell, and we've heard that people will say to customers that this is a fire resistant, something that protects you against a fire. That's not true. It's actually a sound dampening material. Yeah, it is designed to handle heat because it doesn't need to be damaged itself. But what it's going to do is help the engine not override any kind of noise inside the vehicle, helping you speak, talk, listen to your radio, listen to the Bluetooth, which has become standard in all of our vehicles. And I'd like to mention too that underneath all of it here, Toyota has designed this really well and has moved all the key features out from behind the engine where the heat is most. That way it's not going to tax the system, air conditioning lines, things like that. So it's going to be very efficient, it's going to be very long lasting, and that's going to make a great investment for the customer. All right, and you'll notice too, no cheap prop rod, 2 gas, heavy duty struts that will help raise this. One thing I want to talk about is the different models. What we have right here is the Limited. Very easily to identify with the chrome handles, the 20-inch alloy wheels with the black inserts, and also you have a different grille on the Limited. The SR5 model and the Trail Edition model are designed to look a little more rugged. So you'll also see that you have the mirrors in the turn signal beside the mirrors. Anybody in a blind spot, they're going to see what your intention is. So if you're trying to make lane changes, it alerts everybody around you, and that also makes your intentions more visible. This has a smart key system on the Limited. It is designed to just be able to put your hand behind the handle without getting out a key. It will unlock your driver's side door only from this side, a security feature, so nobody can jump in on the other side. If you do it on the passenger side, it'll unlock all the doors, but just with a touch of your hand. You have a key fob that can just be in your pocket, briefcase, or purse, and you never have to get it out. Very convenient. When you lock the door, you just run your hand over the handle, and it will actually lock the door. Now, you can achieve this also on the back door with some buttons. We'll go over that when we make our way around there. All right, now we're taking you for a virtual tour on the inside of this Limited 4Runner. The dash cluster and everything can vary from model to model, but overall it's going to be pretty much laid out the same. One thing you're going to take note of is the blue indigo lighting. No more of that burnt orange look. This lighting is so much better. It's not obtrusive at night, blocking your vision, helps with eye fatigue, and it's really a nice look. It's a cleaner look in my opinion. Also, before, not all the icons were lit. As you can see, anything that is an icon, whether it be radial knobs to the radio, to choosing the direction of your airflow, even the buttons for your home link, are all going to be lit in that indigo blue. So you can really see at night, and you don't have to turn on your dome light going down the road, which can actually be very dangerous. It helps maintain your privacy as well. All Toyotas now come with a touch screen display audio system called Intune. Intune has been rebranded across the board. We have the Intune Audio Plus, and the Intune Premium with the app suite. What you'll see with those is, as you get to the Intune Audio HD, is where you're able to get weather conditions, look at traffic conditions. In the navigation part, you can start asking it where you want to go and name the place you want to go, whether it's your favorite restaurant. It will know where to find it. It'll let you know, and it'll give you the option to call it, mark it, or call it, which is a really nice feature. We also new is the home button. The home button is you can customize. As you can see in this case, we've taken it and we've added the navigation on the right, the audio, what's playing in the radio to the upper left, and at the bottom we can have, which we do not have a phone connected, 4 common called contacts of your choosing. It will be 4 tiles with the name of your contact, and you can just press it and it'll immediately contact them. If you want, you can go into the home screen and you can change it. If I rather show the weather down in that corner, I can do that. It's very easy to do. There's nothing very complicated at all about this system. Unlike some of our competitors where you have a limited amount of contacts you can upload for your Bluetooth hands-free phone system, you can install 2,500 contacts. And unlike our competitors that if you have to record your name saying that person, our phone system, like today's smartphones, automatically know who your contact is, and all you have to do is press the talk button and ask the system to call that person. And it will do so very quickly, and it's easy to do with easy voice recognition. If it is having trouble understanding you for whatever reason, you can actually go and with the new Learn button, go into the setting system, and you can train it to hear you saying a particular command, and you and the system can jive a little better that way. Just to show you quickly, we didn't show you this before, is the smart key. this is all you have. It's all you need. And it just fits easily into your pocket, purse, and briefcase, as I said before. And this operates the whole system, push button start and whatnot. If you do go with the SR5 and the Trail Edition, you'll have your standard key with the remote embedded in the key. So it's not an extra remote that you have to deal with. It's a lot easier and less, it doesn't take as much pocket space. In the limited 4Runner, you're going to have your memory set settings. So it will you can actually program it to exactly where you're sitting, and then you can also program it to hold your mirror settings. And you have 2 profiles, so if there's more than one driver in your family, it's as easy as pressing the button and making it do that. There is a way that you can program the 2 smart key systems to actually understand who is getting into the car. And when you do that, it'll automatically set your seating. It'll also automatically put the driver profile in the radio. This is really cool. You can go into the radio and you can put your color that you want it to display, your contacts, your radio memory settings. For driver 1, driver 2 can have a completely separate list of radio stations and whatnot. And when you tell it who it is that's driving, it'll automatically throw that customization in there for you. It'll bring up your profile. I think that's really neat. All right, with the limited, you're going to get the parking sonar, which will just alert you if you're getting too close to an object. The backup camera found in all the 4Runners has got guidelines. It will tell you where the side of the car is. It will give you a red line going across the bumper indicating 18 inches from the bumper, and it will give you a center hash allowing you to line up maybe on a trailer. This does tow. You have some tremendous towing capability. It comes standard with all your plugs underneath, so you don't have to buy an extra adapter. And the plugs are hidden up under the bumper. It's easy to get to, but like Toyota likes to do, it's a seamless look, so you don't have all that sticking out. You'll notice that they've done that too in the rear here with the windshield wiper. It's tucked neatly underneath the spoiler. While we're back here, let's talk about the LED tail lamps. The LEDs take 15 years to burn out, so that's a win. Another win is it lights up faster, half second faster than filament bulbs. And why that's important, as you gain speed, that half second actually gives the person behind you extra stopping distance, reaction time. Around 60 miles per hour, that's 10 extra feet roughly. So that's a tremendous win putting this in here. And then we'll go to one of 4Runner's staple features. That's right, you can still roll the window all the way down. I think that is just awesome. It's what this vehicle is about, the outdoors, opening the vehicle up and getting that breeze inside and smelling the fresh air. Back here is the buttons I was speaking of where you can unlock and lock the door. All right here. Now, there's different variations of what you can find here in the rear. This one's got the 3rd row seating. You can fold this flat as if it's not there. You can get this with a sliding cargo deck. The sliding cargo deck holds 440 pounds, and if you got that load in there, groceries, you can actually extend that cargo deck to around here, and you're not having to lean over and lean in, maybe hurting your back and this, that, and the other. So it's very easy to get stuff out. Then you can get it without any of that, and it's just plain back here. That's going to give you a little bit lower profile of flooring in the back, but overall about the same. You have a full working plug here. This vehicle was really designed well in the fact that you can tailgate. You have the speakers up top where it'll produce a great deal of music and volume levels that's ideal for camping, tailgating. And you have your plugs where you can plug things in. And let me unplug these seat belts here. That's how you know it's fresh off the truck. And you can see that it's easy to fold down, and you get a lot of space. And one thing you can do is let the 2nd row seating down too, extending that cargo capability, so huge amounts of cargo space. But what we've done right here, this allows you to still have a passenger back here if you need it, in case you just need that extra luggage space, cargo space. This is 3rd row, so there's something a little different about the 2nd row seating. Those 2nd row seatings can actually slide forward. So you say initially looking at it, you don't have much leg space in the 3rd row. That's not true. It's designed to pull forward, still have tremendous space for the 2nd row, but allowing more leg room for the rear occupants. And the other models, the seat cushion in the second row lifts up and the back of it lifts down for a complete flat, all the way to the front row seating. Another benefit of sliding that seat forward, if you have a child in maybe a car seat and you want them closer to mom and dad, you can do that. You can slide that second row seating closer to them. Just a little breakdown. Again, this is a limited 4Runner. A lot of stuff to talk about. I'm just trying to hit the basics. But then you have the Trail Edition. One thing that's neat about the Trail Edition, it comes with something you used to have to spend 80 grand for in the Land Cruiser. It's the crawl system. The crawl is basically a feature. It's cruise control for off-road. You can dial in the terrain, you can dial in the speed you want to go, and it'll get you out of any situation. It's an incredible feature, and it makes it a tremendous off-road capable vehicle. That is the Trail Edition. It has a little bit more clearance, and it has some of the less bumper areas, again, kind of clearing its way for rocks and things like that. Then you have the SR5 model. Now, the SR5 and the Trail Team both come with a premium edition, so if you don't want to spend the money on a limited, you can still make affordable SR5 and affordable Trail Edition with leather and navigation by getting the premium editions of those. I think that was a really great idea by Toyota, and you'll get the heated seats as well with that. So that's a breakdown, and hopefully that gave you some insight on the 4Runner. It's definitely a great vehicle. Come get it at Serra Toyota. We'll be ready to serve you as always.